Everything begins with the soil. Without soil, we can't grow our food, and our animals wouldn't survive. So without soil, we wouldn't be here.
Hi, I'm Paul Mitchener. Me and my wife Linda have been running the Green Life Soil Company for the last 18 years. We make organic soil mixes for people in Perth.
When we first bought this business, we really didn't know much about soil and what made good soil and how valuable and important soil is in the whole equation. And it really started for us when we built our first house.
We bought a block of land in South Guildford. It was a new estate and we used to go and check out the block. Towards the evening, we just couldn't believe the amount of wildlife that was out there. The ground would literally move with all these different species of frogs as houses started to move in. And all these creatures just vanished.
It was like a moonscape, you build a new home and there's nothing except sand. We needed to have a garden around our new home, and we started to research some local native plants to bring the birds back.
Doing this research kick-started us into the idea of permaculture. Permaculture was a way of designing your environment or your lifestyle to incorporate natural systems that are already there.
And you realise there's the trees and the understory and everything works together to provide the right microclimate and the right conditions for things to thrive.
This started us on a path to put back all the native plants that were actually originally on the site.
There's birds that move back in the area and you discover frogs in the garden. So they do come back if you provide them the habitat and the environment.
When you're gardening, you're always learning about soil. I was kind of fortunate because we were on clay. I was able to utilise that clay in the fiddle sand on the block.
Paul was experimenting with blending things and getting better results and thinking, oh, hang on, there's more to this. And then when you research it, there's a whole lot more to it. Soil is actually a living thing, and it's the microbes that do all the work in the soil. They make the nutrients available to the plants and they feed the plants. You need to have living soil.
What you see in our company these days is the result of that 18 years of research and learning.
We've come up with a whole range of soil types that are designed for growing in Perth's conditions, but mimic the ideal conditions that nature would give those plants in their native environment. So people can get their soil, plant what they love and enjoy it.
I couldn't imagine the world without plants and any animals, so soil's really important to me.
Your garden is part of your home, and why not make it the best that you can?